Hey everyone, just want to let you know that I had someone inquired about the puppy dog embroidery. I put this little bundle together. I'm putting on the Etsy shop today to list as one total price instead of doing them individually priced. So this could be used not only for junk journaling, but I have quilter friends out there who love to make vintage embroidery quilts. Sometimes they use them in their cottage chic style or shabby chic style quilts for children or just for themselves. So I was going to sell it as a bundle as whole because it's way too cute to sell it individually. And I even just included a few little detailed extras that I couldn't just let go away. So let me get on with it. Like this piece here, I just couldn't dispose of that little square. The little square is really cute and small. It's about... this little square is only like 2.5 by 2.5, but he's cute. He's a puppy dog. I just couldn't just say goodbye, you know, so I put him in that little bundle. These squares here are 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.5 by 6.5 squares. So I have a little stencil here. I cut them out evenly. Sorry about the glare, but I was going to go through and show you. There's a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm guessing 8. I'll count again, but 8 squares. So here's the first one, Cocker Spaniel. There's I think 4 Cocker Spaniels came from the same like bundle. But you can see how cute he is. A lot of good work put into each piece. Here's the back of him. And then this cute one here is Puppy Dog. Looks like he's in a landscaped area by a pond or a river with a little bird. A lot of cute work. Look at his cute little eyes and his tongue. Same thing. A lot of good, beautiful work. Here's the back. And then we got a poodle. This one has a lot of detail work. You know, and it's just so cute. It's the back half. I'm showing the back half because there are some people who really love to see the back half of the embroidery because it tells you a lot about the person's work who did it. There's another piece of the Cocker Spaniel. I think the first one was similar to that one, if I'm not mistaken, exactly the same print. There you go. And I'll show you the back half so they can see the work. Like I said, these are 6.5 inch squares by 6.5 inch square. The ½ inch because it gives you, if you're quilting it, it gives you a 1/4 inch round sewing line. So if you're going to sew a 1/4 inch, say in a scrapbook, junk journal, or in a quilt, it gives you room. And I made sure I centered most of them the best I can. This has got a puppy dog and a butterfly. And I think the next one is probably a poodle. No, it's a Cocker Spaniel. So here's the different view of the Cocker Spaniel. So you got them side by side to see the difference. Just the different view, and there's no yellow in the bottom of this one. But he's just so cute. Makes you want to hug him. And a poodle. This is a different view. I think the first poodle... Here you go. So you get the 2 different poodles here. Kind of see what they're doing differently. These items are vintage. Most of the detail work, I don't see any staining. Maybe on the edge of one of them, like this here. But it's in the sewing line, so I made sure that most of them look pretty good. Another Cocker Spaniel. I think he's the last one. So we have 1, 2, 3, sorry, I'm counting, 4, yeah, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 8 6.5 inch by 6.5 inch squares. And then I have these guys here in the same bundle. These are smaller. These are, I've kept also the work below too. Because sometimes in your junk journals, or even in quilting squares, I know personally, like if I find a piece of fabric here, let me find a piece of, I'm sure I got chenille laying around here. This is just a chenille bundle, but I hope will give you an idea. Or maybe not. I'll just pull one out. Of one of my bundles. It's yellow. It doesn't necessarily match the color, but when I make a square, sometimes they'll sew down. I'm not saying that yellow's the color. The embroidery on top of the fabric piece, and then they cut out their square size. So then you see some fabric and you have that. Some people even do it where they sew out here and they still leave the flap, a little bit of the flap of the embroidery. So I have 1, 2, let's see here, 3, I have 4 puppy dogs that will be in the bundle that will be part of the listing. They measure approximately like 4.5 inch wide. I left a little bit of length in case you can cut it the size you want. About 6 by 4s. A couple of pieces might be a little bit smaller, so it was 4 of those guys in there, which are so adorable, and I'll go slow to show you them individually. I think there's 2 like this. There's 1 there, and 2 like this. So if I put him down, you can kind of see. Yep, so there's 2 of these guys. There you go. So I have 8 of 6.5 by 6.5. And then I have 4 of these. And I put this little guy in that same little bundle. And I'll put that as a listing in my shop right now. I'm going to take some photos and it's ready to be purchased.